Hello, dear listeners, and welcome to our podcast. Today, we are talking about life strugglers. Life can be tough, and sometimes people go through very hard times. They might face problems like losing a job, not having enough money, or feeling lonely. But even in hard times, there is always hope. Many people keep going and never give up. They fight to make their life better. We will share some stories and ideas about how people face struggles and stay strong.
Hi everyone, and I'm Sophia. Yes, James, life is not always easy. Some people have to work very hard just to survive. They wake up early, work all day, and still find it difficult to get what they need. But these people are strong. They do not stop. They believe that things will get better. They have dreams, and they keep fighting for them. Even when they feel tired, they do not give up. Their stories can teach us a lot about patience and strength.
That's true, Sophia. Sometimes people have no choice but to fight. Imagine a single mother taking care of her children alone. She works all day, then comes home and takes care of her kids. It is not easy, but she does it because she loves them. Or think about a student who has no money for school but studies hard anyway. These people show us that no matter how hard life is, we can find a way to keep going.
Yes, and there are also people who struggle with their feelings. Some people feel very sad or alone. They might feel like no one understands them. But even in these moments, there is hope. Talking to someone, finding small things to be happy about, and believing in a better future can help. Everyone has bad days, but bad days do not last forever. Life always changes, and good things can happen when we least expect them.
That is a great point, Sophia. No one is alone in their struggles. Even when things are very hard, there are always people who care. Friends, family, even kind strangers can help. And most importantly, we can help ourselves by staying strong, believing in ourselves, and never giving up. Life struggles can make us stronger, and they can teach us important lessons.
Sometimes life struggles make people feel weak, but in reality, they make us stronger. When we face difficulties, we learn new things about ourselves. We learn that we can keep going even when things seem impossible. A person who loses everything and starts again is not weak, they are brave. Hard times teach us patience, courage, and the value of small victories. Every step forward, even a small one, is important.
Yes, Sophia, and many life strugglers find strength in their dreams. Even when they have nothing, their dreams give them hope. A young boy who wants to become a doctor but has no money for school studies under a street light. A man who loses his job does not give up, he learns new skills and tries again. These people do not let their struggles stop them. They keep moving forward because they believe in a better future.
That is true, James. Sometimes all we need is one reason to keep going. Maybe it is a family member, a goal, or even a small moment of happiness in the day. A mother works hard because she wants her children to have a good life. A student studies because they dream of a better future. When we have something to hold on to, we can face anything. Even when life is unfair, we can create our own path.
Yes, and one important thing about life strugglers is that they do not stay down. When they fall, they stand up again. Failure is not the end, it is just a lesson. A business person may lose everything, but they try again. An athlete may lose a race, but they train harder for the next one. Struggles do not define us, how we react to them does. Every time we get back up, we become stronger than before.
That's a great point, James. Struggles are not a sign of weakness. They are proof of our strength. No one has a perfect life. Everyone faces challenges. But those who keep trying, those who do not stop, are the real winners. Life may not always be easy, but we can always choose to be strong.
Life strugglers also teach us the power of hard work. Many successful people had nothing when they started. They work day and night to change their future. A man with no money may start with a small job, but he keeps working until he builds something bigger. A woman who fails in business may try again until she finds success. Hard work does not give results in one day, but over time, it changes lives.
That's right, James. Success is not about luck. It is about effort. When people work hard, they create their own luck. Some people are born into difficult situations, but they do not let that stop them. A girl with no school books borrows them from a library. A boy with no teacher learns from free videos. They do not wait for someone to help them, they help themselves. Hard work and determination make the impossible possible.
And sometimes strugglers must take risks. They do not know if they will succeed, but they try anyway. A farmer plants seeds without knowing how the weather will be. A young person moves to a new city, hoping to find a better job. These people take steps toward their dreams, even when they are scared. Life is full of risks, but without them, there is no growth. Strugglers understand that taking a chance is better than doing nothing.
Yes, and even when things do not go as planned, they keep going. A person who starts a small shop may fail, but they learn from it and start again. A student who fails an exam does not stop studying, they try harder. Struggles are not the end of the road, they are just part of the journey. The most important thing is to never stop moving forward, no matter how many times we fall.
Exactly, Sophia. Strugglers do not wait for a perfect moment. They start with what they have. They believe in themselves even when no one else does. They understand that life is not easy, but they also know that every effort counts. Step by step, they move closer to their dreams. And one day, all their hard work pays off.
Many life strugglers also find strength in the people around them. Even when life is hard, a kind word from a friend or a helping hand from a stranger can make a big difference. A person facing a difficult time may feel lost, but with support, they find hope again. No one can go through life alone. We all need encouragement, love, and kindness to keep going. Sometimes, a simple smile or a kind word can change someone's whole day.
That's very true, Sophia. Support makes struggles easier to bear. A father working long hours feels stronger when his children appreciate his efforts. A student facing difficulties feels motivated when a teacher believes in them. Even small acts of kindness can give people the energy to continue. Strugglers do not just find strength in themselves. They also find it in the people who care about them.
Yes, and sometimes strugglers also become helpers. A person who has faced hunger helps feed others. Someone who has known loneliness becomes a good friend to others. Life's struggles teach us to be more understanding. When we know what pain feels like, we do not want others to suffer. Many people who struggled in life later become those who change the world for the better.
That is a beautiful thought, Sophia. Helping others is a way to turn pain into something good. A person who has overcome struggles can inspire others to do the same. A teacher who was once a poor student now helps children learn. The doctor who was once sick now heals others. Our struggles do not just shape us. They also give us the power to make life better for others.
Yes, James, and that is why life strugglers are so special. They do not just survive their difficulties, they grow from them. They turn their pain into wisdom, their sadness into strength, and their challenges into stories of victory. They remind us all that no matter how hard life gets, there is always a way forward.
Life strugglers also understand the power of patience. When things do not change quickly, they do not give up. A person working toward a dream may not see results right away, but they keep going. A farmer does not see crops grow in one day, but they keep watering the plants. Success takes time, and strugglers know that waiting and working hard go hand in hand. Patience is what keeps them moving forward, even when the road is long.
That's a great point, James. Many people want quick success, but real success takes time. A student does not become an expert in one night. An artist does not create a masterpiece in 1 hour. Strugglers understand that every small step matters. They do not rush the process, they trust it. Even when things seem slow, they know that as long as they keep trying, progress will come.
Yes, and patience also means staying strong in difficult times. When life gets hard, some people feel like giving up. But strugglers remind us that challenges are temporary. A person who is sick may feel weak today, but with time and care, they can heal. A person without a job may struggle now, but with effort, they can find a new opportunity. Time changes everything, and those who are patient see the rewards of their efforts.
That's true, James. And another thing strugglers teach us is to focus on the present moment. Instead of worrying too much about the future, they take things one day at a time. A worker saving money does not think only about the final goal, they focus on saving little by little. A runner does not think only about the finish line, they focus on each step. Strugglers know that every moment matters, and that's what helps them keep going.
Exactly, Sophia. Life struggles teach us that success is not just about reaching the goal, it is about the journey. Every challenge we face makes us stronger, every lesson we learn makes us wiser, and every step we take brings us closer to our dreams. Strugglers remind us that patience, hard work, and faith in ourselves can turn any difficulty into victory.
Another important thing about life strugglers is their ability to adapt. Life does not always go as planned, and sometimes things change in unexpected ways. But instead of feeling lost, strugglers find new paths. A person who loses a job learns new skills to find a different one. A student who cannot afford school finds free ways to learn. They do not focus on what they have lost, they focus on what they can do next.
That's a great point, Sophia. Adaptation is what helps people survive and grow. A business person may fail once, but they try again with a new idea. An athlete who gets injured may find a new way to stay active. Life is always changing, and strugglers change with it. They are not afraid to try something new, even if it is difficult. Instead of stopping, they adjust and keep moving forward.
Yes, and adapting also means being open to learning. Strugglers do not just wait for life to get better. They try to improve themselves. A worker learns new skills to get a better job. A mother raising children alone finds new ways to make life easier. Every challenge teaches something new. Strugglers understand that knowledge and experience make them stronger. They do not see failure as the end, they see it as a lesson.
That's true, Sophia. And learning is not just about skills, it's also about understanding life better. Strugglers learn patience, courage, and problem solving. They learn how to stay calm in difficult times. They understand that even bad experiences can teach good lessons. Every struggle gives them something valuable, and that wisdom helps them face the future with confidence.
Exactly, James. Strugglers show us that life is not just about avoiding problems, it is about facing them with strength. They do not give up when things change, they adapt. They do not stop learning, they grow. And through all their struggles, they become wiser, stronger, and more prepared for whatever comes next.
Another powerful quality of life strugglers is their ability to stay hopeful. Even when things are very hard, they believe that better days will come. A person living in poverty does not stop dreaming of a better life. A student struggling with studies does not stop believing in success. Hope is what keeps them going. It gives them the strength to wake up every day and try again, no matter how difficult life is.
That's very true, James. Hope is like a light in the darkness. Without it, struggles feel impossible. But when a person believes that things can change, they find the energy to keep fighting. A worker doing a small job today may dream of running a business one day. A sick person may dream of getting better and living fully again. Strugglers do not just see life as it is, they see life as it could be.
Yes, and hope is also something that grows stronger when people take action. It is not just about waiting for life to change, it is about working toward that change. A man who wants to travel the world starts by saving a little money. A woman who wants to write a book starts by writing one page at a time. Strugglers do not sit and wait for good things to happen. They move forward with the belief that their efforts will lead to something better.
Exactly, James, and sometimes hope comes from small victories. A student passing a difficult exam, a worker getting a small raise, or even a kind word from a friend can make a big difference. Strugglers celebrate every step, no matter how small. They know that success does not come all at once, it comes little by little. Their ability to appreciate progress is what keeps them moving forward.
That's right, Sophia. Strugglers teach us that hope is not just about thinking positively, it is about believing in the power of action. They show us that even in the darkest times, there is always a way forward. As long as they keep believing, keep trying, and keep moving, their struggles turn into victories and their dreams become reality.
Another important thing about life strugglers is their ability to stay strong even when they feel alone. Sometimes, people face challenges that no one else understands. A person may struggle with personal pain, a secret fear, or a problem they do not know how to share. But even in these moments, strugglers find a way to keep going. They remind themselves that tough times do not last forever and that they have the power to overcome anything.
That's a great point, Sophia. Many struggles happen in silence. A young person may feel pressure to succeed but not know who to talk to. A parent may feel stressed but not want to show it. Even when no one sees their pain, strugglers keep moving forward. They find ways to stay strong, whether by focusing on their goals, practicing self-care, or simply reminding themselves that every new day is a chance to try again.
Yes, James, and that is why self-belief is so important. When no one is there to say, "You can do it," strugglers say it to themselves. They trust that they are capable, even when life is difficult. A person who fails today believes they will succeed tomorrow. A worker who feels unnoticed believes their efforts will be rewarded one day. Their faith in themselves gives them the strength to continue no matter how hard things get.
Exactly, Sophia. And another thing that helps strugglers is finding small moments of happiness, even in tough times. Life is not just about waiting for big successes, it is also about enjoying the little things. A simple walk outside, a favorite song, or a few minutes of laughter can give them the energy to keep going. Strugglers understand that happiness is not just about having a perfect life, it is about making the best of what they have.
That's true, James. Strugglers teach us that even in the hardest times, we can find strength within ourselves. They remind us that struggles are not the end of the story. By believing in themselves, staying strong in difficult moments, and finding joy in small things, they show us that no matter how alone or lost we feel, we always have the power to rise again.
One more thing we can learn from life strugglers is their ability to never give up. No matter how many times they fail, they always try again. A person who loses everything does not stop dreaming. A student who struggles with learning does not stop studying. They understand that failure is not the end, it is just a step towards success. Every mistake, every challenge, and every difficulty is a lesson that makes them stronger.
That's so true, James. Many successful people failed many times before they reached their goals. A writer may get rejected many times before their book is published. An athlete may lose many games before winning a championship. But what makes them different is that they do not stop. They do not let failure define them. They keep working, keep learning, and keep believing in themselves.
Yes, and sometimes success comes when people least expect it. A man who applies for many jobs may finally get one when he is about to give up. A musician who plays on the streets for years may one day get discovered. Strugglers do not know when their success will come, but they keep going because they believe in the possibility of change. They know that every effort brings them one step closer to their dreams.
Exactly, James. And even when things take longer than expected, they stay patient. A person working hard may not see results today or tomorrow, but they trust that their time will come. Just like a tree does not grow in one day, success takes time. Strugglers understand that great things do not happen overnight, and that is why they keep moving forward, no matter how slow the progress feels.
That's right, Sophia. Strugglers teach us that giving up is never the answer. Life will always have difficulties, but those who keep pushing forward, no matter how many times they fall, will always find a way to rise again. Their strength, their patience, and their belief in themselves turn their struggles into success, proving that no dream is too far if we never stop chasing it.
Absolutely, James, and that is why life strugglers inspire us all. They remind us that every challenge is a chance to grow, every failure is a lesson, and every step forward brings us closer to our dreams. No matter how tough the journey gets, their determination proves that success is possible for anyone who refuses to give up.
Yes, Sophia, and even when things seem impossible, they find the strength to keep going. Their mindset is what makes the difference. They do not focus on their failures, they focus on their goals. That is why, in the end, they achieve what once seemed out of reach.
That's right, James. Their journey teaches us that patience and effort always pay off. Even if we do not see results right away, we should not stop. Every small step matters. Success is not about speed, it is about consistency.
Exactly, Sophia. The path may be long, but those who keep moving forward will eventually reach their destination. Strugglers show us that the key to success is to keep believing in ourselves and never let obstacles stop us.
And that is a lesson we can all carry with us. No matter where we are in life, if we stay determined and never lose hope, we can overcome any challenge.
Well said, Sophia. So let's keep going, keep learning, and keep believing because every struggle brings us one step closer to success.
Yes, that is so right, James. If we keep going, we will achieve everything in our life. Okay, James, it is time to end our podcast. Thank you so much for joining us in today's podcast. Till next time, goodbye and take care.